All right, wife's asleep, kids are asleep, let's play some video games. My name is not John Smith and today we're playing Timberborn. Welcome back to Beaverome. In the last episode we continued to build our water overflow storage system. And in this episode we are finally going to finish it. Quick reminder, we have water sources down there and down there. The fresh water is transported via pumps. Over here it's via pipes, not via pumps. Through here and up there into this large reservoir. In this lake, the water is collected and pushed up here, and then brought over there into the reservoir. And once this is completely full, it overflows. And the overflow then goes into the top layer here, which is right now transporting bad water. But, well, in a good tide, there is no bad water and the overflow is good water overflow, and it will be brought into here, transported over there, over there, over there. And then it will be dropped off here, so that this crater or lake or whatever will be filled with the overflowing water that doesn't fit in the reservoir anymore. So far so good. Somehow we also want to use that water. Shall we need it if the other reservoir dries up? So, and also, yeah, we want to have a nice waterfall thing from the aqueduct for the actual overflow. So last episode I was talking about the different options that we have, what we could do here. I was thinking about a bigger pillar with pipes, water pumps hidden in the pillar, so that we get the water from here back to this level, because this is the irrigation level, which is only for good water, and the good water is dropped off over here, for example, or over there to this aqueduct, and also over here and over there. Yeah, there was a comment regarding this, that we should not extend the aqueduct any further and that we shouldn't do pumps. Sorry, I'm gonna do both, but your comment helped me, reshape my thoughts about this. I'm going to build pumps, but they will be over there, hidden beneath a mountain, a structure, whatever. And with a pipe, this will be connected to a more or less normal looking pillar. And if the pump is then high enough on the same level as this thing, and the pipe will be filled, and because it's a connected system, water will rise. The water that the pump will put in the pipe will rise on both sides, and then the overflow will go in this. Well, once the pipe is fully filled, the water will flow out and go back into the irrigation level here. That's what I hope. That's how I hope it will work. We are going to do that in, I guess, a few time lapses. So I'm gonna start with the base layer of this pillar, and then we'll work on from there. I think I'm gonna dynamite it down a bit, because we'll maybe want to expand the size of this reservoir lake in the future. I don't know yet, but I think I'm gonna dynamite this down just in case. Also, to hopefully speed the construction up, we are going to build a large pile for logs over there. Set to obtain, maybe even a large pile for planks as well. And over here we'll probably build the pumps. We have logs and planks here already, some metal blocks and some gears. I guess we want to have more of both. So that's, hold on, that's wrong. That's for gears. Obtain, and also a large pile for metal blocks. And obtain. This is not filled with gears. How many gears do we have in this district? 1000, so should be fine. Do we also need dirt? Maybe we also need dirt here. I don't know yet. but let's do that as well. Okay, dynamite it. And probably gonna go down even further. Just in case. Great, can't reach that anymore now. Temporary bridge. Okay, dynamiting again. Right, now let's plan the pillar here. And that's gonna be a time lapse again. Okay, well, I was struggling a bit with the aesthetics here because we obviously can't build it exactly like this one, since we have to have a sealed off pipe in the middle. So the idea is that we'll have the input for this pipe down there, and then water will rise, and as soon as it hits this level will go over there. Yeah, this also had to be a bit weird because again, well, all of those tiles need to be levees everywhere so that it's, well, sealed. Now, if we place a pump theoretically over here, the water would be dropped on this level and then would flow over there. So what we need to do is have a pump on the other side of this pipe that is on this height. So let's find out how high we have to build that up over there. So let's see, the next pipe would then have to be, because this has a maximum height depth of 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So on this level, we'll need to build the next pump on this level, which means it needs to sit here so that it can pump from this tile up. So here the next pump will have to be placed. And then 5 down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then again the next pump would have to sit on this level, which is coincidentally exactly the height of this, you know, dirt thing. So that's this height, that's the same as this. Let's go over there. Okay, so one pump needs to sit here. And then we need to have 2 pumps above that, right? 1 pump on this level to get the water dropped down here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the pump would sit here. Pump from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pump would sit here. Yeah, okay, double checking. So pump, 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 3 pumps, which means 1 pump needs to be here. Okay, I'm gonna do a time lapse and we'll see if I can figure that out. Okay, probably should explain a little bit again. So, theoretically, this will pump the water from the lake reservoir thing up to this point. This pump then takes the water from here, puts it up here. This pump brings it up here, and this pump brings it on this level, where it will be dropped down into this pipe, which is obviously not yet finished. And this pump sits on the same level as this bit of the aqueduct. So if this pipe here and this pipe here are connected without, an opening, then if the water is dropped down here, it should rise in the whole pipe thing. Once the pipe is full till here, it will, irrigate, or it will go into this level of the aqueduct and then flow over there. I'm pretty sure this will work. We'll see if it really works once we're there. Also, we need to get power over here somehow. I should maybe start to plan that as well while they're building here. So yeah, this is now the lowest point of the lake. We'll have now the possibility to, I could even dig it lower and add another pump in the future, but I think this would be enough. So, oh yeah, this is finally here. Now we should be able to close this pipe with levees, and now this should be sealed. I think I will hide that beneath dirt, or so that it looks like a mountain or something. But yeah, we'll have to get it working first. So this will obviously also have to be connected at the bottom of the lake to over there. Yeah, oh look at that, we have Goodwater overflow going into the lake already. Perfect. So in theory this is working. Very good. Yeah, okay, let's see where we can get power from. Probably from ancient Greece over here. Maybe even going to grab the power from here and bring it along over there. Yeah, I think that's what we are going to do. Okay, so power situation should be sorted. We'll have power till over here. Now we still need to connect the pumps, and we still need to build the pipe down there, and we also need to build some kind of scaffolding for the beavers to actually, build all that stuff. So let's do that, shall we? We'll see if that does the trick. I think it should. That probably would have been possible with less material wasted, but yeah, it's gonna work. I think I can unpause this as well. Okay, yeah, that should work. Now, how far did you get with this? That's almost done. Nice. Right, next thing is probably the pipe connection here. So let's do that. This is definitely not the most beautiful version of this, and it's also not going to be, well, the forever version, so to say. I just wanted to, you know, make this low effort and build it and test it, and then if this works as intended, and I also found out how much of this we want to dig down, then we'll redo this pipe bit. But for now, this will do the trick. There's some more work to do though, so let's keep going. Oh, the first pumps are already operational. We're already seeing water being pumped in this thing and also over here. Okay, and with this we can finish the pipe structure. And then we'll just have to wait till they have built it. Oh, hold on. One last thing is still needed. And that's the upper part of this. To make a nice, you know, water drop, whatever, from the overflow layer. Okay, while they build the rest, we can plan that. Let me just quickly check if we have everything. I'm not sure if they can build everything from here, but I think so. As soon as the scaffolding is built, they will be able to drop resources down to build this. And they should be able to build everything from up here. Oh, they probably can't build that. We'll have to wait till the rest is done, and then we'll need to remove the suspension bridge because they can't walk over there. This and that won't be built. And maybe also this can't be built as of now. Okay, let's do some quick scaffolding stairs for that. This should now help, I think. Let's prioritize everything that's related to scaffolding. And then, yeah, we'll just let them build. And now, in the meantime, we are going to plan the upper part of this aqueduct. Probably going to be mostly the same as this. We'll see. Time-lapse time. Okay, we'll see if that, first of all, if that works as intended. I hope closing this off with 2 dams will give us 4 tiles of, well, water dropping down, because we need 4 tiles so that we don't get the overflow. I'm also not sure how this will look with the beaver statues that will be, you know, inside of the waterfall or something. But maybe this will look nice, maybe not, we'll see. We'll have to see how... yeah, we'll have to see once they have built it and we have a wet season. Mustn't forget the impermeable floor though. Okay, where are we at with the rest? They've built the scaffolding here, they're building this. If I place the pump on a lower priority, they might even be able to build those things. Okay, now it's a waiting game. Don't tell me our gravity batteries are completely out of power. We are not getting through a dry season with our gravity batteries in our water reservoir. So that's not nearly enough what we built in here. Ah, that's unfortunate. I'll have to, yeah, do something about that. If you have any ideas other than just building even more gravity batteries, I mean, we could also fill this up. And obviously we can build gravity batteries wherever we want on the map, but maybe there's another way to do it. Maybe we can harness power from this mechanism as soon as well, it's probably not going to be a lot, because water from just one pump won't move the water wheels a lot if we place some down here, which we still could. This is still designed so that we could place water wheels in here. Okay, we'll see. If you have any ideas what I could, other than, you know, just placing down more gravity batteries do, please tell me in the comments below. Or also if you have an idea for where we could place down more gravity batteries, so that it, you know, doesn't destroy the look and feel of the map. I'm already not a big fan of this. That said, we could put more here and, you know, kind of forget about this area. We could also build a mountain over that as soon as the next update is here. I think with the next update we'll be able to submerge everything below dirt, and we won't need to build levees on top of that. I think with the next update we'll be able to place dirt on, you know, overhangs. But we'll see. For now, let's wait for them to build this. I think I want to watch this here. So, time lapse. I think I can unpause some more bits here now. Very nice. Yeah, what I forgot to say is that this system can obviously be, you know, expanded. Because right now we're only getting water from one pump, which is... I've forgotten how much water one pump can pump. But we could obviously do double those everywhere or even triple those should we need more than what we have built right now. Everything will be hidden in a mountain or something. We'll see. Did I pause that? No, I didn't. Or just low priority, I see. You should be able to build all that. Yeah, but you have a whole lot of work to do, right? So it's probably fine. This can be built from here now, so I can remove this suspension bridge in order for them to be able to build that. And after that, well, I actually can place it down right now. The last pump. Yeah. Okay, so we'll have to wait a little bit longer till they have built everything here. Can we get help from another district? We could get help from ancient Greece. For those things at least. If I, let's say, divide the district over there. Then the not ancient Greece, from ancient Beaverome, that's ancient Greece here. The guys from ancient Beaverome can now help with this bit at least. And if I extend that even further, they can also help over there. Sure, why not? Wet season is upon us, so we should at least be able to test the looks of the two beaver statues next to the dams here in a moment. Oh, look at that. Abrasive bonding. I think that looks nice. Yeah, I'm not unhappy. Okay, now this is finished. At least for now. Well, this iteration of what it's going to look like. I hope it's fine, and now we'll see if the water runs down. If that looks nice or not. It has to rise up a little. Yes. I think that looks okay. I think that looks okay. Why do we still have overflow back there? I thought 4 tiles of water dropping would be... Well, 4 tiles, 4 edges where the water could fall off would be enough. Maybe the dam is the problem here. Because water has to rise a little bit before it can, you know, fall down here. Maybe that's why we're getting a little bit of overflow. This overflow here is that's fine. I know why this happens. Oh, we shouldn't get overflow here. Maybe it's not enough. Maybe those 4 edges aren't enough now. Should we open up something on the sides as well? Tell me what you think in the comments below. Oh, has it stabilized now? Not sure. Not 100% sure, but I think it really looks nice. Yeah, and I think now it's stabilized as well. Oh, look at that, the water's dropping down here. Do we have... Okay, so maybe this down there is actually the pipe for the bad water. Maybe this has to do with it as well. Because that's close. We could obviously also always, as soon as we'll keep on working on this, we could limit the overflow that's going on the aqueduct and have the rest of the overflow go somewhere else. Because yeah, we do have more overflow than this aqueduct can handle. Still, I like it. How are we coming along with the pipe? Just a little bit more. They are working on the last fluid pump here. Someone needs to build this. And the last bits here as well. Okay, so the pumps are, well, pumping. We can see the topmost pump dropping the water down in the pipe. Is the pipe already finished? They have to close it off here, which will be done in a second. I think that was the last piece. Now the pipe should be sealed. And what we should see is Goodwater coming out here as soon as this is filled to the top. And we should see this rise as well. So let's see, where is the water level? Down there. Yeah. And is it rising? Oh, come on. It is rising. Why did that go up? Why doesn't this go up, you know, in a linear way? Why is it dropping down now? Because we're in the dry season and it's evaporating? I guess with patience we'll find out. I mean, we're potentially running out of power before that's filled up. Would be a shame. Oh, but maybe we can do it. So this level here should be the level where on the other side we're already getting the water out. So let's switch to this side. Ah, we can already see the water in there. Come on. Yes, I think it's going to work. Come on, there we go. Well, not really fast, but yeah, there we go. There we go. Our backup overflow reservoir thing is working, and we're having a leak here. Oh yeah, because we never closed this off. Okay, well, that can be fixed. Let's do that really quickly. You just have to build this levee here. Yes, okay, perfect. That stopped the overflow, the spillage here. Right, perfect. Now we have, you know, overflow storage, backup water back in the irrigation level here. Obviously, we need to do something about this floodgate, which is now, you know, stopping. I can lower it down, no? Why not? What's the worst thing that could happen? Nothing. The worst thing is that we have, well, the water from the reservoir runs in there and fills this pipe up, but I guess, yeah, we have more evaporation with that. We can think about the min-maxing with floodgates or sluices or whatever. But yes, this is working. We now have a system where, hold on, where we store our water in this large reservoir. And once this is full, the overflow will go on top of our aqueduct over there, will drop down into this lake. And with some pumps, we are pumping it back up again in a piping system, which leads it back to the irrigation layer of the aqueduct, where we can feed this sluice to irrigate ancient Beaverome down there and there. And also those sluices which fill the, well, I guess it's also the ancient Beaverome lake back up, and those sluices which provide water to Beaverome and this part of ancient Beaverome. Yes. We can maybe even think about filling. Nah, I don't think we need to have a system where we put the water from the irrigation level back into the reservoir. I don't think that's needed. No, that's not needed. because if this irrigation level would fill up, well, if this would close because everything down there is full, and this would close because this is full enough as it is right now, then this would just rise to you know, the top of this levee, which is the same as here, and this water pump stops once the level is reached. So yeah, that should work. Okay, perfect. I'm really happy with that. I hope you liked it as well. Tell me in the comments below. And that's it for this episode. Please feel free to hit that like and subscribe buttons. It would really help a ton, and also it would make me very happy. And I will see you in the next episode. Until then, have a good one. Bye bye.